Look at me. Amazing. Crazy. Is my mouth gonna move at the right time? Okay, let's listen to the right microphone, though. Test. That's so quiet. Hold up 1 second. Maybe I just need to burp into the mic. Solution is putting just putting a dope. Carry that up. File. Okay. Then sound. I think I know what it is. Quieter than usual. Okay. Now. Yeah, no, it's where it usually is. Why is it quiet? Hello? Is it always just that? No. Why is it so quiet? I didn't change any of the settings. Okay. Why? Oh, okay, there it goes. I just had to unplug it and replug it back in. Alright, fair enough. I don't know why that fixed it, but, you know, it's fixed, so I'm not gonna complain. No art? What do you mean, no art, Duncan? What do you mean, no art? Wait, you don't like my Vergil meme with the world's best dad mug? Where he's holding it by holding the arm of his son? Oh no, my mouth isn't moving. Great. There, that should fix it. Okay. Oh, yeah. No, I said if you are trying to sell me art, don't bother, because I've been getting too many of those on Twitch. But yeah, on Twitch at least, I set it so that first-time chatters have to agree to the rule that you're not to bother to try and sell me art, because I keep getting those like people that come in and then try and chat me up to sell me art, and I'm just not interested. Okay. So speaking of Vergil, let's go ahead and get the game started then a minute. Start that up. How's everybody's day going? My day is going okay. I've got to still get some homework done, but, you know. Do that after today's stream. I'll worry about it later. It's fine. I started on it earlier, so. Is it gonna... There it goes. Okay. So, I went through And I did the glitch where that gives you pretty much infinite red orbs, as you can see by the total at the top right. Nice. Let's see, we're only on mission 3, yeah. Yeah, we started this a little bit at the end of last stream, so... Well, at the end of last DMC4 stream, so... We got through the first, like, the prologue and the first 2 missions. Nope. There is a glitch on mission number 1, where, not the prologue, but, like, the first actual mission, where for some reason, if you, complete the mission where... So what you do is you play as Vergil, you don't take any damage, you get to the... You don't touch any enemies, you get to the boss of that mission, you get it down to 1 HP with Vergil's doppelganger, and then you do the last slash as Vergil, and for some reason that overloads the, like, point system, and it, like, gives you, like, a maxed out amount. It, like, stack overflows the amount of, like, extra orbs you get, and you max out your orb count. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's something like that. Anyway. So, which means I had enough orbs to buy out all the upgrades for everybody. Except for Dante? One of Dante's abilities is still locked behind something. I'm guessing it's locked behind, like, doing something in the, Tower of... The tower thing. So, including their, EX, taunts and stuff. So that's cool. So yeah, the red orbs that are left over are after I bought all that stuff, so... Wouldn't Dante and Vergil both be Sons of Sparta? Yeah. That's just the difficulty. Because it goes humans, Devil Hunter, Son of Sparta, and then I think DMD mode. Which is Dante Must Die. So now if I...
Show me your motivation.
What was the... I thought there was something for... Oh yeah, this is his EX emote. His doppelganger gets summoned and starts dancing around. Yeah, there's like one ability for Dante that I can't unlock for some reason.
That's enough.
Funny. Okay. I thought it was weird too, because I already finished, you know, the main story. Now I just got to get used to all the upgrades and everything. There's the big old tree. I guess I don't really need to worry about red orbs now, huh? Oh, how did I miss that? I've missed that, like, in 3 different playthroughs. Huh, alright. Fair enough. Yeah, maybe I'll have to go back and get some more blue orbs over next weekend or something if we're still playing this. I don't know how long the game is going to take me. I guess it depends on how long, like, the final boss fight takes more than anything else. Because besides the final boss fight, I think I could probably get this whole game done within the next week or so here. It really just depends on how long it takes me to get through the final boss fight, I imagine. Yeah, it's very cool. I got into I got dragged into chorus singing, like, or like, you know, being part of a amateur like church chorus one time, because I was like hanging around waiting for like another church event to happen, like youth group, and then I just kind of hung out in their like room one time, and they kind of pressured me into being part of the group, and so I did it for like one holiday season, so for like Christmas and then Easter, and then I was like done. I was like, no, I'm good. Carnegie Hall? That's cool. Right. Man, this game looks so good. Sorry, I just get impressed by it, especially considering how 3 and 4 look. Like, game just looks so much better than both those games. Is there something down this way actually before I go? Oh yeah, there's just some red orbs. Okay.
You think you stand a chance?
Keep in mind, we still are on some Sparta mode, so it's not like this is like normal or anything. I guess I've just gotten a lot better at these games. I hope so. Gosh, I hope so. I've been playing them like pretty much all year at this point, ever since summer, so for at least half a year or so now, right? Oh, this guy. What, Virgil's voice? Or mine? I think there's just some red ores back here. Yeah.
You think you stand a chance?
I mean, he is very edgy, intentionally so.
This shall be your...
I gotta remember to charge up my actual double trigger gauge. So I'm not wasting it. I don't know, I have the bad habit of never using my double trigger. Because I always think I'll need it later, you know. Well, actually, sometimes I do need it later, for like, when my health gets low. Basically, I just use it whenever I'm in a tight spot. He definitely has, like, I think the best default music theme. Oh, true. I haven't even used any of the ultimate attacks yet. Whoops. That's my bad. All right, see ya. Well, not being instant double trigger, yeah. I like that it's tied to the concentration gauge instead of being in double trigger. I will agree on that. More of those witches. Which mission? We're on mission 3 right now. I like the destruction effects that they really show off in this area. Like, you can see, like, a bunch of the books on the ground and everything. I like that. The whole area is just covered in wood and stuff. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Are these destructible? No. You can knock the books off, though. Let's see. Which boss is this mission? I'm trying to remember. I think we're coming up to it. I think the librarian's got enough worries to worry about. It is too bad we don't get any animations of them calling in, of Vergil calling in the van, even though it wouldn't make much sense for him. I don't think we actually need to buy anything for Vergil. Like, the only thing left for me to spend red orbs on is the hat gun thing for Dante, and then the arms for Nero. Oh yeah, right, the lady boss. Yep. This one. There it goes. So, okay, so arrow rain is the same input as it was in DMC4. Okay, that's good. I was trying to test it out there. Shoot. Yeah, I had enough orbs to finish out all the rest of the skills for Vergil and for the rest of them. Game is like Family Guy for homeless people because it's about Vergil's family living in a van. I think you're missing some context with that statement. I feel like that's not a super accurate summation of what the story is, but okay. I think probably my favorite thing about playing as Vergil against bosses after playing with other people is his teleport ability. Just because it's like so many of the bosses have ways to quickly make distance between themselves and the player, but Vergil just gets to nope all of that by just like teleporting straight to them. Like, he will not let them rest or let them get away. Yeah. Nice. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Come to think of it, I really haven't used any of the ultimate attacks. I'll try and remember to use the ultimate attacks for the different weapons in this mission here. If I can remember what the inputs are. I can't remember if they require a certain level of concentration gauge or not. I know this one does. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Ah, shoot. And I was doing so well. The music kicks in finally, and then the fight's over. Oh well. Okay, let's fill that up. Let me check something a minute. So, skill list for Yamato. Oh yeah, missing an ability here for him. It says 95%. I have all of them. Not sure what I'm missing. I think for the abilities for both Vergil and Dante, the reason I'm missing one, I think there's a like taunt you get by completing the bloody palace tower thing. I can't remember for sure though. I think that's what it is, but yeah. So Yamato's ultimate attack is obviously Judgment Cut End. So it's R and okay, so it's right bumper and left stick, and then okay, so it's right bumper forward and then YB. Okay. So it's not just YB. Okay. Is it the same for everybody else? Yes. Looks like it. Okay. So it's okay.
Now you die. Stay where you are.
Okay, yeah, that's the throwing attack I never used for that.
Here goes.
Okay, so that's the ultimate attack for that. I thought I saw that there was a... Is that seriously the ultimate attack for this? Maybe it only works properly when it connects with an enemy. Hell on Earth. Project the essence of your being into a single blow directly into the ground. Yeah. Consumes STD gauge when performed. Okay. Oh, that's why. It's because I need to. So the ultimate attacks use up Sin Devil gauge. Okay. Okay, okay, so that tracks. That's why I couldn't use. Okay. So I'll have to try those out some more later. Yeah, yeah. Looks like I just ran out of Sin Devil trigger gauge, which is what you need to do the ultimate attacks for each weapon. Tracks. Right, this is the first V mission, isn't it? Usually. Or the first V only mission, or one of them. I don't know. I'll be honest, when I had the option to, I did not play as V. Take this sword up your butt. Ha! I just killed him with the jump attack from with the fists, whenever you jump, one of your abilities is that it does damage, and I killed him with that. That's funny. How do I want to do this?
Now
Oh my gosh. Obliterated. And that was my achievement for defeating 1,000 demons done as well. Yeah. I was just surprised that it immediately jumped to a triple S rating as soon as he did that. So correct me if I'm wrong, Akira, but isn't Trish a copy of Eva? Is she supposed to be like, she was used by Mundus to get to Dante? Pretty much. Well, that's debatable. Whether he's the strongest or not is kind of debatable. Considering canonically, Dante has won every major confrontation. Like, eventually. Like, he gets his butt handed to him a couple times in cutscenes in DMC3, but in the end, he's the one who wins the final confrontation. I don't remember how this guy works. I always killed them way too fast as Dante to ever really figure it out. Gotcha. I mean, if you want to, you can just explain anything that's not told outside of the games, because I've already played all of the games, so...
You shall die.
Do you think you stand a chance?
It feels like... I don't think you can do the... Maybe I wasn't getting the input right there, but it felt like I couldn't get the Judgment Cut end to trigger while I was in Sin Devil Trigger.
Go to hell.
I saw a blue orb, but it was hidden behind one of those doors you have to grab a little grub for, so... No, I haven't. I still haven't figured out what the timing is for Judgment Cut on DMC5. I figured it out on DMC3, but they changed the timing on me for 4 and 5, and I didn't play those games. I haven't played those games nearly as much with Vergil. So because of that, I didn't really take the time to, like, necessary to figure out the exact timing for Judgment Cut for multiple attacks, unfortunately. Well, whatever. trying to figure out the ultimate attack for the blue sword, but or Force Edge. I think that's right. Is this the name of it? But maybe it'll work better on some non-flying enemies. Mirage Blade? Okay. Yeah, there's a blue orb back there, but I don't know where the hatchling is. Maybe if I come back later.
There is no escape.
Yeah, and that's the events that Vergil is talking about when he says, would our lives would have been different, you know, if if my mom had been able to hide me in the closet instead of you first. Yeah, it looks like yeah, the boss is up there. Let me go back and see if I can find the, Yes, it is. That is the scene, because he's talking about the fact that, like, his mom was able to hide away Dante. But she died, like, trying to save him or whatever. I think you can break through one of these walls, because I remember summoning the big guy as V, and him breaking through one of these walls. Oh, here it is. Found it.
Finally.
So we need one more. Nope. Okay, that was enough. Cool. And that should restore all our health. Perfect. Right before we begin to the next boss fight. Nero. I never took too much time to look at the graffiti on the wall. I want memes. Is that what that says? It does. I want memes. Amazing. All right. Let me check something. It only feels appropriate here.
We both spring from the same place. We decided
He sure has a funny way of showing it, considering he pretty much went against his father's wishes multiple times trying to release the demons.
you decided which one of you will die first.
They did a good job at the design of this boss. I mean, on a art design level. That was fast. Yeah. Kind of. What? Oh, I guess that splashed on me. Great. Okay. I don't think I would classify it as Alzheimer's, but yeah. Seems like that's most of what he remembers. Okay. That was a little close. Almost died there, but didn't, so. But you didn't. Kind of an awkward boss to fight. It was designed around V and not Vergil, but... Vergil. Vergilitis, yeah. This is why Vergil is a multi-phase boss. Yeah. I will say, Vergil is a lot more straightforward to play in a lot of ways than Dante is. Like, Dante has so many weapons and stuff that, like, the combinations and stuff are just ridiculous on him. Like, it's hard to keep up, as Dante, like, with the amount of inputs you need to do, and just, like, knowledge you need to have about his skill set to take the full advantage of it. Vergil is a lot easier to, like, just get into, I think. Not that Dante isn't easy to get into and just kind of play on like human or devil hunter, but I mean this is Son of Sparta, which is like, you know, it's fairly difficult. It's not something you can play until after you've beaten the main game at the very least. At least once, so. Oh, right, the tentacle bit. Given that Dante's weapons were made by Nico's grandmother, do we have any idea how old Dante and Vergil are by the events of DMC5? Like, was she old when she gave them to Dante, or was like, are they just that old?
Is that all?
What? Both are in their middle 40s, yeah. Okay. What? I think my teleport sword killed him. The sword Vergil shoots out to teleport to enemies. I think that killed him. I didn't even know that did damage. Huh. Yeah, but that doesn't seem to work out given the events of DMC1.
Let's have some fun.
Okay. Well, if nothing else, I hope I've gotten a little bit better at the DMC games. I've genuinely enjoyed them. I definitely think I want to take a break after I finish this playthrough of DMC5, but yeah. Oh, I don't think I ever got this secret mission. I should, yeah, whatever. I'll come back through on human with like Nero or Dante or something, and I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Yeah, which brings up the awkward fact that he totally wants to bone someone who looks and in his exact copy of his mother. A little weird. I haven't mentioned it too much, but it's a little weird. It's very Oedipus. I think it's this way, right? Yeah, I gotta kill this thing.
Shall I entrust it?
Yeah, I remember the ending of DMC1. I should have been the one for your light. Something like that.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. With the awkward, like, echo on the light. Okay. How are we doing on time? Oh, we're only an hour in. Yeah, we still got plenty of time. Okay. I wonder how far we can get today. I have no real plans for how far to get today. I just kind of want to, you know, keep making progress till we get close to the end. It'd be good if we could get through all of Nero's sections and stuff. Get to the part where Dante steps in on a normal playthrough. Yeah, we saw that in DMC4 where he like comes to check out the cult that's worshiping his dad pretty much, right? What are these idiots up to? Okay. That was most of our devil trigger gauge and all that stuff, but on the other hand, it was also half of his health bar, so Red Queen, yeah. Almost dead. There it is. Nice, nice. You know what I forgot? I forgot the death counter. We haven't even had to use it yet. Nice. Yeah, you mentioned that, I think... Ooh, last stream. Oh, in the third game. Okay. Yeah, I knew you had mentioned it before. Oh, right, this level, which is basically just one whole boss level. Okay. Oh, I saw you mentioned it when we were playing through that game, so. Hmm. There we go. I figured out how to get on his back without having to take out his legs. Shoot. I just gotta figure out how to stay on his back. I should use up my devil trigger here. I want to try something next time I get him to drop down. Oh, hello. Come on. I can't do it here? Because I'm on top of him, I guess. I was gonna try and do the Fist's ultimate move on top of him. But I guess because it's not considered ground, I don't know if it'll let me. It should. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Oh, well. That didn't quite work as I wanted it to, but I think I hit him. Oh yeah, less than 2 months. Yep. Or we are 2 months. Yes. It'll be. I'm excited. It'll be good. It'll be fun to finally play Nocturne after Tactica is done. I know that's something that people have asked me to play for a while, so it'll be fun to finally get to that. I wonder that stream, though? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. What do you wonder about that stream? Oop. Shoot. Hold on, I saw some health orbs over here. I mean, I already saw, if you mean the accessory, I already saw it in Persona, or sorry, in DMC3. You mentioned it when we were playing through that game. I'm still not sure what you were wondering about what stream, the Persona 3 stream. And you said he wasn't wearing the accessory in DMC5. Oh, you're good. Oh, jeez. Okay, finally. That was a bit of a slog, but eh. Wasn't too bad. Oh, yeah. Well, after DMC5, I'm going to do a bit of VR streams, I think, on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then we'll probably get back to, like, other action RPGs and stuff like that. Some more action games. I've never played the God of War series, so that could be fun. There's some Kingdom Hearts games I've never played. There's mods for the DMC games. I think I have a friend who was thinking about playing through DMC5 with me. There's the mod to, like, let two people play through missions together, so... that might be fun to do at some point if I can schedule that with him. I am looking at his neck. It sure is a neck, all right. Is there something I'm supposed to be seeing? Different from DMC3? Yeah, you said he wasn't wearing the same, like, neck thing from DMC3. Oh yeah, the spawners. There we go. That's a spawner dead. Now just to get rid of these guys. Probably about the only thing his dad ever gave him then.
Let's have some fun.
The night just started. Yeah, that's what I thought it said. Okay. Rise and Fall of Spencer. Wonder if that's a reference to something. Garcia, comfort where it counts. Sheila Machen, smoking sensational style. That's funny. Omachi, anything's possible. Severe weather expectations over the next few days. What? I was... Okay, whatever. I tried to, like, dodge rolling it. I think I didn't hit the right angle compared to where Dante was looking. Or, sorry, Vergil was looking. Gosh, I hate... direction-sensitive inputs in a game like this. I don't know. I just don't think they work as well as they do in fighting games, because fighting games tend to be 2D. So, like, you can do directional inputs a lot easier, because you don't have to worry about where your character's moving, as well as, unlike a 3D plane, in addition to trying to do directional inputs, so.
My power shall absolutely.
Nice. Bazinga. Okay. What the heck? Where'd that come from? Shoot. So, question for you then. Was the orphanage that they were sent to, like that they grew up in, an orphanage run by the same church that they eventually worked in? Or was that just like, oh yeah, I guess we're all just religiously demon freaks or whatever? Like, it just worked out that way, or were they raised in that church? I'm trying to do the... There he goes. They grew up in the with the orphanage mentality? No, I mean like... Like, was the orphanage that they were raised in part of the church that they eventually worked in, like the demon worshipping church. Because that would make a lot of sense. Otherwise, it's a little bit of a leap to say that they all just decided to work at this demon cult church. The demon evolutions from game 4? I'm talking about the church that they belong to in DMC4. The one that Kyrie sings in. Yes, but I'm wondering, the orphanage is run by someone. It's not like it's just a bunch of children, you know, with no adults around. Like, an orphanage is usually run by someone, like a non-profit or something. I'm wondering if the church, the demon, you know, worshipping church, is the one that they are, like, owns the orphanage that they are raised in. Because that would make a lot of sense. And that's kind of what I assumed. Okay. Well, at the very least, probably they were donated to. It just seemed like it would be odd if they decided to all work at that church, do a demon dance. Okay.
You think you stand a chance?
Oh, hold up.
That's enough.
Oh, I think this is the night fight, isn't it? The first night fight? Yeah. Come on, does Vergil ever not have style? Indeed. That'll work. Use doppelganger dance taunt? I will at some point. It's just a long taunt, so it takes a while to. I mean, I can obviously do it out of fights, but like in fights, it's obviously a very risky taunt to just let play out the whole way. What are we doing on time? We're doing fine. I think we get at least, this and another mission done. It'd be nice to get to mission 10, so that's halfway through the game, right? I think we're getting close to the part where it's Dante missions usually. Still use mini swords, yeah. Yeah, I still have trouble. Like, even though I have all the upgrades for Vergil now, I still have a hard time, like, getting used to his entire set and everything. It's really easy for me to fall into things that I know work. And honestly, like, the random enemies haven't pushed me so far, even though it's Son of Sparta. Haven't pushed me enough to actually, like, change it up too much. I'll probably have to like practice out his moveset and stuff before taking on the Dante fight for sure. It's just that he can do so much, it's hard to keep track of it all for me. Same with all the other characters, honestly. I don't know. I just don't know if I have the mindset to be like one of those people who can like do all those crazy combos and stuff. I just don't know if I could remember everything that any of those characters can do. Like, I've been getting better at it. And like the more if I like played with like one character for a while, I could probably get pretty decent with it, but I wouldn't so far. I mean, after this, I'll have played through pretty much all the games with all the characters. The only big ones that I haven't played are Lady and Trish and DMC4. I haven't done a playthrough with them yet. And then technically in DMC2 you can play as the other girl, but I don't know if I care enough to do that. Oh, I haven't played the reboot, I guess. I don't know how much that matters, but yeah, I haven't played the reboot. Guess I could go back and try that sometime. Alright, the invisible guy. Ah. Shoot. I always hate it when they make invisible enemies invincible enemies. Like, it's fine if they're invisible, but, like, make it so that if I hit them, I hit them. Don't make it, like, they just disappear out of existence and are invincible while they're invisible, you know? Kind of annoying. Because it would be funny if I just, like, tried to punch somebody else and I hit them in the face. Oh, nice, yeah. Yeah, I accidentally got a kill on an enemy with just the jump earlier in the stream. It was funny. How's it going, Knight? Can you use that spinning sword at the tip of his finger?
You think you stand a chance?
You mean the, it's one of the taunts. I know which one you're talking about. Like,
You think you stand a chance? You think you stand a chance?
Show me your.
it's one of his taunts
Show
that
me
he can
your
do.
motive. Show me.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, there's also the mini swords, but there is a taunt that, like he spins one of his swords on his finger. That is where I have to go, isn't it? No? Oh, duh, I have to go up here. My bad. I thought I could slash that open. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, this is my first time playing through DMC5 with Vergil. I've been going through and playing 3, 4, and 5 in order after I just finished all the games. So I played through 1 through 5 as Dante / Nero, and then I've been going back and playing 3, 4, and 5 all the way through as Vergil. So on the, you know, harder difficulties and stuff, so it's been good. I'll probably take a little bit of a break from Devil May Cry after this, just because I've been playing Devil May Cry games since summertime, but it has been good. I had not played any Devil May Cry games before this year, so started my Sin Devil Trigger, true. Yeah, I have the death counter because 3 and 4 were a lot less forgiving than 5 has been in terms of whoops, didn't mean to use it right away. For example, DMC3, I had what, close to 300 deaths? Because I was playing on the difficulty above Son of Sparta, so, and then I've just been playing on Son of Sparta for the other two, since I didn't even have the difficulty above that unlocked. It also extends your combo. Okay, yeah, I noticed that the combos were different in and out of Devil Trigger, or Sin Devil Trigger, I should say. It is a little weird not having a regular Devil Trigger and just having the doppelganger for Vergil, but I don't know. The doppelganger is pretty cool. It's a neat idea. Okay, I need to get out of that. Yeah, I'd like to think I've gotten better at the games since I've played through like pretty much all of them at this point, but I'm obviously nowhere near the peak of where people have gotten in terms of skill level with these games. Oh yeah, I accidentally did that earlier this stream. I was like, oh, I didn't know you could sting her in the ear. Vergil main? I can see why. I think He's honestly just as fun to... I think I like him better than Dante for me, just because I feel like he's a bit easier to play for me than Dante. Although I understand, like, the things you can do with Dante in DMC5 are just crazy. But you have to be crazy to put him out in the amount of time to learn how to do all those things as well. Very dedicated, at the very least. I think Nero is a good starter character in both the DMC 4 and 5. It really gets people into the games if they haven't played a DMC game before. Like, he's very much a beginner character, with his ability to get a lot of free damage with grabs in DMC4, and even in DMC5 to easily keep combos going. He's a lot of fun to play that way, and I enjoy his very long, egregiously long air combos, and the arm system is cool, but... yeah. I would like to come back and play some more of this game, I think, at some point. I think, now that I've played through all of them a good chunk, I think I want to go back and try 1 on a harder difficulty, just to see how it is again. I think 2 I'm fine on. I think the reboot I'll play at some point. I think 4 is okay, but I feel like 3 and 5 are the best, in the series for different reasons. Like, I feel like 5 is a better version of 4 in a lot of ways. And then I feel like 3 is the best out of the original DMC trilogy. Like, both in terms of, like, gameplay and also, like, difficulty and stuff. Like, it's the most, like... I think it's the hardest DMC game on harder difficulties, except for maybe 1. I don't know about 1. I have to go back and try that. Oh yeah, for sure. It's just his, like, sheer amount of, like, different weapons he has, and his, style change that he gets. Although, apparently I'll have to... You know what I should do, actually? Apparently... the DMC3 on Twitch has style changing for on the fly for Dante, so I should probably pick up that at some point and like use that as an excuse to replay through the main game again as Dante on like maybe Devil Hunter difficulty or something. Try that game again with a style change and everything. I don't know. I got through, at least... I didn't find the Devil Trigger bomb thing to be too useful on my playthrough as Vergil. But maybe that's why, part of the reason why I had so much trouble. Well, yes, I would call someone... If... Rule of thumb. If you no longer have one of your thumbs because of your father, he's not a very good father. Just in general. No. I think for whatever else you can say about Vergil as a character and as, like... somebody to be pitied or whatever. No, ripping off your own sons. He's not a very good father. He's not a very good father at all. Like, whatever you want to say about, like, Vergil as, like, an interesting character, or, like, as a fun character to play, nah, he's not a good dad. Oh, nice. I got achievement, just now. The Quick and the Dead. Defeat 5 enemies in 1 second. I mean, he does leave both of them. Like, he's not good at human relationships, just in general. Yeah, but he should know, is the thing, right? Like, he should know. He doesn't know because he left his, you know, wife/girlfriend after, like, conceiving a child with her. Those poor bugs, they were already dead. Stop! He's already dead! Alright. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't realize that, like, Nero is his son, apparently, until the end of the game, but he really should. I think V knows, right? I guess, to be fair, like, Vergil is only Vergil for, like, the last, like, 20 minutes of the game, or whatever, or however long that boss takes you, right? Because, he, like, isn't himself, literally, until, like, the last little bit of, DMC5. It's just V and his, like, power-hungry part of himself, or whatever. The human and the devil part of him. And they aren't reunited until, like, the end of the game. Yeah, do we have to add a mind break to the tags on DMC5 now? Yeah, I think V knew. And it seemed like he was, like, I don't know. He seemed to care for V. V seemed to care for Nero in his own way, and, like, be somewhat sorry about what he did as Vergil. But also, he was like, yeah, I still gotta become Vergil. I still have to become whole again. Need more judgment cuts in this stream? I got you. That was a good end to that fight. I guess so. That, or it was just another way of Vergil being the most hot topic man alive. We have one side of Hot Topic, so now we have to have the other side of Hot Topic. Gothic poetry. go for the triple to get him to say jackpot? Oh, you mean the triple judgment cut? I still haven't figured out quite the timing for the judgment cut.
Don't move.
I figured it out in DMC3,
You're finished.
but then they changed it on me in DMC4, and I still haven't figured it out, like what the exact timing is on it. Oh, did I get it 2 there?
Don't move.
No.
Finished. Out of my way.
Is it like...
You're finished. Out of my way. Don't move. Out of my way. Don't move. You're finished.
Yeah, one nice thing about 4 and 5 is that you can actually do judgment cuts in the air as well. 3, it was limited to just on the ground. Yeah, it's kind of like a rhythm.
Don't move. You're finished. Don't move.
In 3, it was like as soon as his blade hit the hilt, like when he was putting it back in, you did it. Now I'm not sure what the timing is on it now. I don't know. I guess I could watch, like, I can mess around. That might be one thing I have to do over the before next stream on Thursday, is just like spend some time and practice the judgment cut so I can get it down, the timing on that.
Don't move.
I will say DMC3 Vergil definitely feels like just playing like a boss mod, pretty much, like one of those mods where you can play as a boss in like a fighting game or something. But yeah, he feels a lot better in 4 and 5. I think he's good, but a little underdeveloped in 3, and then in 4 and 5 he gets way more developed. Okay, boss time. I still haven't died yet. Knock on wood, so. I think this is supposed to be the first, Dante mission, isn't it? Because it's a retread of the prologue, but with Dante. It's hard to tell sometimes without all the cutscenes and stuff that are usually here. It's also kind of hard to tell where to go right now. Yeah. I was just thinking that. I guess technically, like, if this is a retread of the prologue with Dante, then technically I probably will die here. This is Nero rematch? Oh, okay. So I'm not supposed to die here. Okay. Right. Oh, yeah, I might have jinxed myself with the no deaths thing because of this boss coming up. Oh, I missed him with the downward slash. He was just out of range there. I like the little violin music we've got going on here. It'll be kind of fun to do the fight where you fight against the V enemies. Scripted lose in phase 2 if you want, or go for the win. I'll probably go for it if I can. But like if I die in phase 2, then yeah, it's whatever, right? Because you're kind of supposed to lose there. You can technically, you know, beat the game in the prologue if you win that fight too, but oh, speaking of 2 people split into 1 or whatever, or like people with different names or whatever, I was very impressed by the wordplay union of who Aaron turned out to be. How it was the first name of Eerie and then like the first syllable or character of her last name. I thought that was a pretty good way of doing it. Nope. Okay, so that's the first phase done, at least. So we're supposed to lose here, I think, but we can technically win. But yeah. Oh, incoming. Yeah. Still no unscripted deaths, so that's cool. I had a lot of deaths in DMC3 and less deaths in DMC4, so I was hoping to get under 50. I think I'll probably have a good amount of deaths to the Dante boss fight. I'm thinking probably, but we'll see how that goes, I guess. Okay. That wasn't too bad. We made it partway through the second phase. At least we got rid of the crystal, so. Alright, so mission 9. How are we doing on time? Yeah, I think we'd try and get through this mission. And that'll be good. Yeah, I might just try and get to the mission, to the final mission Thursday. And then next week we can spend like a whole stream trying to get through the Dante fight, because I'm sure it'll be a while. I mean, we can attempt it Thursday, but I imagine it'll be one of those things where it's like, yeah, I probably just want to give it like a full stream and like maybe practice some of Vergil's moves. Yeah, that's true. I haven't not gotten an S rank on a mission yet though, so I don't know. Maybe sign of spark. I will say DMC 5 is good and DMC 3 is good, but like for different reasons. DMC 3 is still that old school hard that the older DMC games are. DMC 4 and 5 loosen up on that a little bit. Like the hardest challenges in the game are still very hard, and everything. And they're still hard enemies, and they're not, you know, super easy games, but like, you know, it's not super duper hard. Like, I still haven't died yet. And at least in DMC 4, even, I died like a few times. And maybe that's just me getting better, maybe that's just this version of Vergil being the strongest version of Vergil, but like, and it's not that one is right or wrong. Like, it's fine to have things that, not everything has to be the hardest in its genre. And it's not like they lost any mechanical depth. So. Probably. That would make sense. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to definitely take a look around. Maybe I'll look up, like, if there are some basic combo videos or something I can watch the inputs for. But yeah. At least get through this mission today, and that'll be a good place to leave off of for today. And then Thursday we can come back and do the rest of the missions, at least up till Dante. And then we'll see where we go from there. I mean, if you want to get symbolic about the book that he gives to Nero, then you could also say he's giving, like, the human part of him to Nero for safekeeping. Like, to make sure he remembers that he's still, like, part of him at least is still human, you know? That he's not all power-hungry demon. Oh, yeah, the Netflix show. I still gotta watch the original anime, the one that they make reference to, that Dante makes reference to, with, like, the phone call and stuff. I gotta watch that at some point. Yeah, right. I forgot that the Netflix show was coming out. I don't have Netflix. I probably won't watch it anytime soon, but I should at least go and try and find the old anime or like the manga or something. I've actually started to catch up on manga. I've been spending some time at the end of... Hold on, one sec. At the end of the day, just reading and catching up on stuff, while I also listen to some music to add to playlists and stuff. So, for like the starting soon playlist and stuff like that. It's been kind of fun, actually. I also have been putting together a playlist for Christmas time and stuff. So that's good. No release date yet, but based on the manga. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just like do a free trial of Netflix if they still do those and watch through the whole thing at some point. I don't know. Most of my watch content is just YouTube stuff. I mean, the DMC story is mostly background. Like, that's not the main focus of the game. Like, I enjoy a good story. I play RPGs quite a bit. But, like, I don't think that the main focus of DMC is the story. I think a lot of this time the story doesn't make a lot of sense, or makes sense only for the point of the plot, and is, like, more of, like, background setting. It's not like the characters aren't cool or anything. It's just that, like, the overall plot tends to, like... It's just there as, like, window dressing. It's like, yeah, okay, that's cool, but, like, which demons do I get to stab? Like, how fun is it to play the characters? That's, like, what most people come to the games for. It's about a vibe, dude. It's just a vibe. Oh yeah, I'm sure the books and the novels have like more depth to them and stuff, and are decently, you know, interesting. That's, you know, they're books and movies, you know, so the main point of those is the story, right? But for an action game, you don't really need to worry too much about the story. Like, it's mostly there as window dressing. There's very few action games which have a, like, look at Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear story is convoluted as heck if you get into it, but you can just turn your brain off and, like, play a fighting game and with cute characters or, like, interesting characters, and that's all you need to worry about. You don't have to worry about, like, I don't know, the fact that like the what is it, like there is a entity that is created to protect humanity, but it designates these humans who have magical powers as not true humans, and so it goes rogue. You don't need to know about all that. I think Dante is one of the more fun. I don't know, it's hard to get away from Dante just because you play as him for so much of the game, and he's the obvious like main character. He kind of took a little bit more of a backseat once Nero hopped into the story, but oh my gosh. No, not Fate. Please, no, don't bring up Fate. No, not Fate lore. Please, no. The only thing I know about Fate is that it's very convoluted. Like, or not convoluted, it's just got a lot of story to it, so it's like hard to find a good place to hop into that series, from my understanding. Like it, like, yeah. It's more like it's got a general... Yeah, it's good to know that background. Some of that stuff I didn't know. Most of it was told in the games, so I picked up on it as I was playing through the games and stuff. I think the story overall is pretty good. Recommend you read the novel and manga. I am still in the middle of a book I've been reading for a while. It's pretty dense. It's funny, actually. I have one book that's like a really dense self-help book that I've been reading for a while, trying to get through. And then I have the Halo 1 novel that oh, this is the wrong way, isn't it? That's just the way game. Okay. That I've also been reading through for a very long time. I just finished the Halo 1 novel the other day, like a week ago or so. I looked at the bookmark. That bookmark is from when I was at my first job. I went through an entire job. Like, I finished that job. I went through an entire another job. I quit that job. And then I finished that book. And that's a book I technically already read. I enjoy reading. It's just I haven't sat down. I don't sit down and like read physical books too much, but I will take a look at the manga because I have a way of reading that on like my phone and stuff. So that's a lot easier to just, you know, sit and read when I'm in between stuff or whatever. Recommend the song from the anime. It's called Mermaid Rock. Okay. Yeah, I'll find it and like read it and when I get a chance at some point. Yeah. I do want to read some more actual physical books. I don't know. Actually haven't played too many games outside of stream stuff in a while before this year. But this year I made a list, like a conscious, I made a conscious effort to keep, like, playing some, I made a conscious effort to actually play some new games and made, like, a whole, you know, backlog list with, like, a bunch of stuff on there that I wanted to play and stuff. And I've been keeping track of it and stuff, so I actually have to update that. I think towards the end of December, excuse me, that's one of the streams I'll do is like I'll go through and update the list and talk about the games I played over the year. We literally don't see Kyrie in Game 5. Yeah, I noticed that too. It was a little weird. It was a little weird. Still haven't gotten tired of this song. It's very good.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, shoot. I got cocky and tried to emote on these guys and failed. Sorry, taunt. Not emote. I'm not playing Fortnite. Why isn't that a mod? Is that a mod where Dante like default dances on an enemy, or like Vergil default dances? That would be funny. As like a mod for like one of their taunts, it turns it into the default dance or something. Yeah, you really don't say. Yeah, besides the phone interaction, there's really not much to Kyrie, unfortunately. Yeah, for better or for worse. I guess. I don't know. I mean, the story didn't really need her. It just felt weird that she wasn't there at all. You know? Like, oh yeah, you know that girl that you spent like all of the last game like chasing after and like trying to save? Here's a phone call with her at the end of the game. It did feel a little weird, but whatever. I gotta keep charging my Sin Gauge. Oop. That's funny. Think it's... Oh, they think that they're gonna use her in DMC6? I guess so, maybe. I've heard that, like, some people think that DMC6 might be, more about, Sparta. Like a prequel playing as Sparta, or, like, have some segments or something about Sparta. I would be fine with that. I think that would be good. We know so little about the guy, considering he's, like, the reason so much happens in the games. Oh, there's no boss for that mission? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that was shorter than I thought. Let's just go and do mission 10 then. The opening scene in DMC4? Yeah, with her singing and stuff. Yeah. It's the thumbnail, so YouTube has an automatic thumbnail picker, and it likes faces because people will click on faces more often and stuff on thumbnails. And so for DMC4, the first stream of it, I was looking back at it afterwards, and one of the automatic thumbnails was like her pogging with like a really weird look on her face, and I could not help but like put it as the thumbnail afterwards. It's just so funny looking. Oh, that's right. Yeah, she does give him the necklace. Yeah, that is the gift or whatever that he gets. True. There is a lot of good Dante and Vergil, but female fan art. Although I will say, it was a little weird to go onto the was it the mod page for DMC5, because I had to get the plastic chair mod, obviously. You know, I had to get that going. So I went on, and the first two mods, like by popularity, were the ones that make Lady and Lady and shoot. I'm always bad with names. Sorry, I'm blanking on the name. No, get off me, bug. I said get off. But anyway, it makes them nude because they have the nude, you know, models for the cutscenes or whatever. Trish, yeah. Like the first two most popular mods were just making them nude all the time. Which, yeah, okay, it's the internet, but it was like, really? The first two? But yeah. Okay. Nah. I will say I think the enemy design is a lot better in 5 than 4, just because I think too many enemies in 4 are designed around Nero being able to grab them. And so it suffers whenever you're playing as a little bit when you're playing as a character that's not Nero, because there's so many enemies in that game especially that like completely block your attacks or are invincible from the front, or like there's, you know, the electricity enemy where you have to shoot him and like it's not very fun because you can't do anything to him for the most part. I don't know, there's a lot of enemies in that game that are just invincible situationally or just block your attacks from the front or just stuff like that. That's makes them not very fun to fight against in comparison to like even like 3 or 4. You don't want to see anything about Sparta? I guess so. I just think that it would make a good like game. I think what you could do is you could have like kind of like how you have he could be a character, kind of like how you have the Nero / Dante playthrough. You could have like the Nero / Dante / Sparta playthrough where you have like one mission or something that you play as Sparta and it's like basically a fully upgraded version of Dante or something. I don't know.
Ha! Try me.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Don't move.
What do you think about the topic, the necklace thing? Oh, I think they just changed what material the necklace was made out of between games. I think that's what it is. I think when somebody was designing him, they knew he had to have a necklace for DMC5, but they forgot that it was like silver instead of gold. Or they just changed it because they wanted to. Or we get another Han Solo. Han Solo, Han Solo, Solo. Have you guys ever seen that, like, was it Just Dance or whatever? Star Wars thing. I'm Han Solo, Solo, Solo. Oh my god. Can I please? Can I please attack the enemy? Thank you. Well, didn't you say that it was a silver necklace in DMC4, but then it was like he was wearing a golden necklace in DMC5? That just sounds like somebody decided to change the type of necklace he was wearing. Oh, this is annoying. You know what? You know what? There we go. Got you with the jump attack. That jump attack is actually decent. Hold up. For enemies like this, which are kind of big, you can actually get them. Okay. That's kind of fun. All right. Gotcha. I don't know. I hope we get some news about a DMC6 at some point. You were trying to go for a super move? Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was just going to pull out the fist and do that super move, but then I realized, oh, I don't have enough concentration gauge for that. Rip super spam, I guess. I think they just didn't put Kyrie in the game because she didn't fit in the game. I think that's honestly it. I think they wanted to have a new character, but it would feel weird if Nero just had a new girlfriend, so... Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Who knows, maybe Dante will have a couple of kids by DMC6 time. Given that he has Lady and Trish. Okay. That's the end of that fight, I guess. I really don't need red orbs, do I? "99% sure Dante is gay." No joke. That would be interesting. Yeah. I think she just didn't really fit in the story, so they didn't put her in. Although I could see her, you know, if they have like a kid in the next game or whatever. Well, I guess we'll find out, and then whenever the next game comes out. The next game has to come out eventually, though. I feel like... I don't know. It just feels weird that we haven't heard anything yet. Because it's been a few years now. Like, at least with Kingdom Hearts 4, we know that it's in development. I don't know. Well, I mean, he's had, like, multiple girlfriends throughout the games, Dante. So it'd be a little weird if they just kind of pivoted to him being gay. But, it'd be interesting, I guess. Yeah, but he's also had, like, a lot of girlfriends. I think he just has a weird thing about, hey, that just makes him a masochist. That doesn't mean he's gay, okay? What was that? What was that slide around? What? I didn't know that you could do the Kingdom Hearts 2 reversal with Vergil in this game. What was that? That was seriously the Kingdom Hearts 2 reversal, like, move there, where you slid around the enemy. Shoot. I forgot that, like, unlike 3 and 4, he can take damage while charging up his super moves now. You couldn't really take damage in 3 and 4, and it was so nice. Like, one trying to do his super moves. It was just like a free, like, no damage win button. I still haven't... Okay, whatever. There we go. Dante's GF. Well, he has Kyrie in DMC1. He has that one girl from DMC2, and then obviously Lady from DMC3, and then Lady and Trish come back in DMC5. I think they're also there in 4. Lady is not his GF. Bruh. That's weird. It's weird. I said it before, but Kyrie and being like a copy of his mom and him clearly into her is like, it's weird. I don't know. Personally, I think all 3 of them are getting down together at off screen. I'll be honest with you. I think that's why they're hanging around, but yeah, whatever. I think they're doing a little hanky-panky while in between missions or whatever. Really? Did not know that. Is that in like her bio or something, or is that like... Oop. Listen, I didn't say it wasn't weird if he is effing Trish. I just said that it's probably what's happening. Lady and Nico? I don't think Lady and Nico were a thing, were they? I think they literally had like a couple conversations and that was about it. Yeah, as like a joke. I don't think that was her making advances on Nico. I think she was saying, hey, can you get me some clothes, and being witty about it, and also giving fan service. Because keep in mind, it's for a video game, so I think it was also partially fan service, but... I mean, that's fair. I guess they haven't said that she's not, but they haven't said that she is either, so... It's Schrodinger. It's Schrodinger's lesbian. Is she a lesbian? Who knows? We won't know. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know any more than you do, so it's whatever. And honestly, it doesn't really matter for the story, or, well, it doesn't matter for the game anyway. The game's always is fun anyway. Yeah, Sekiro? Yeah. It would be interesting. I'm not saying it wouldn't be interesting. It's just, I didn't get that sense when I was playing through the game. But maybe I missed something, or maybe I'd have to replay through the game again, or whatever. I'm not saying that they couldn't, like, do that. I'm just saying that, like, I assumed that given how much Lady and Trish were hanging around him, and at the very least, he liked Trish in DMC 1, and, like, he seemed to, like, be getting on with, like, Lady by the end of DMC 3 and stuff. Like, I did not assume that Dante was gay, but, yeah. Also, like, just given, like, the target demographic for these games, especially the older ones and stuff, so. Oh, you can call me Box. Most people do online. Although I did intentionally do Box O'Reilly so people could call me O'Reilly and it wouldn't be weird, but now people just all call me Box anyway. Well, that would imply, I don't know. I will grant you, Vergil had a kid before Dante did. And that we know of. Who knows, maybe DMC6 will be all about Dante's kid, that he was also a bad father to by not, like, being there for him. But we'll see, I guess, right? Yeah. I am combat sexual. It's like that, oh shoot, there's a clip of a voice actor doing like a meme with that guy from Cowboy Bebop. Hold up. Now I want to find it. Yeah, you can ask a question, Akira. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, hold up. Let me see. Hold on. I found the clip I was looking for. Do. Oh, do I not have anything for? Oh, I don't have a thing. Yeah. I don't have a browser capture. One sec. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. I found the video I was thinking of. One sec. Are you excited for the next Devil May Cry game? Yeah. I think it'll be fun. I'll definitely play it when it comes out. But yeah, this is the video I was thinking of.
Kind of woman that will actually just kill me. You know, when I left the house today, I was thinking, damn, I really hope some hot chick paints my brains all over some fucking hallway. And here we are. I mean, really, just absolutely destroy me. I'm talking full-on watermelon in the thighs level carnage. And I wanted to scare the shit out of me. I mean, I hope I piss myself. I hope I piss myself and you call me your little pee-pee piss boy. I want you to fuck me up. I mean, I want you to make me your bitch. Your little pee-pee piss myself bitch. I want it to get embarrassing. I mean, like, weirdly embarrassing. Unsanitary, too. We should be entirely different people by the end of the first 8 hours.
First
You
8.
understand what I'm trying to say here? I mean, I'm a real freak. I'm not normal. Ma'am, please, you have to crush me.
Anyway, that's from this guy Gianni Montegrano. You probably might recognize him. He did like the voice of that one enemy from Ultra Kill, and he's been doing like a lot of like the like like this. You might have seen this.
Those damn alien bastards are real.
The Duke Nukem videos or whatever. Anyway, that's what I thought of when you were talking about like Vergil is Dante is combat sexual. Anyway, can you check out the gameplay teaser while it's on YouTube? What? Is there a new DMC game coming out later this year or next year or something that I'm unaware of? I was unaware of any new DMC games coming out. Excuse me? Squeeze me. This year, probably? For phone. What, there's a phone Devil May Cry game? Hold up. With a new story. What? There's a phone Devil May Cry game. Cry phone game. Peak of Combat? Devil May Cry Peak of Combat. Here, let me. Yeah, I found it, I think. Yeah, Peak of Combat. Nero descends, a perfect mix of red and blue. Relentless combos perform. Huh. Plot rework, explore a path of unknown. Devil May Cry Peak of Combat. It's not good. Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, okay. I didn't think it would be super good. I mean, it's a phone game. I thought it would be decent, but not great. I'll be honest with you. It's made to make money. I mean, it's a Chinese, like, game with, like, Can I show you one of the greatest travesties? Hold on. Look at... Okay, hold up. Phone game. Look at what they did to my boy. I love Command and Conquer so much, and the fact that this is what EA decided to do with it is such a travesty. Like, DMC2 is better, honestly. I played DMC2. It's not as bad as people say it is. It's fine, but, like, it's not great. It was okay. It was just kind of mid. And considering, like, you know, how good DMC1 and stuff was. I think DMC2, but you pay money. Oh, there's not any voice acting, so that's fun. You just see people's mouths move. The visuals aren't bad for a phone game, at least, but... The Vergil combat gameplay? Okay. Yeah, it looks very simplified. I mean, it was gonna always be for phones. This is the beta version? Okay. It's interesting that they used, I think this is his, Devil May Cry 3 style, isn't it? Does not play well in that, yeah. Let's see. Devil May Cry. Of combat. Vergil. Oh gosh, what did they do to his hair? Look at that thumbnail. What did they do to his hair? All right, let's see the GameSpot official trailer. Oh my gosh, he looks like Riku with that hair. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be like the DMC3. Okay, never mind. I mean, this doesn't look too bad. Like, it's very obvious that it's, like, very much cribbing off of DMC3, it seems like. Which, given the popularity, you know, that game makes sense, but... It doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look... Look, it's a phone game. It looks cool, but the mechanical depth just isn't going to be there. Oh gosh, what is that frame lag on your own trailer? That's not a good sign. Hey, at least you can, like, judgment cut in the air. So that's one thing they did better than DMC3. It's not gameplay, that's a cutscene. Yeah. And it even lagged in the cutscene. Do we have any combat? Stamina items! Woo! Oh my gosh. The stamina's pizza. That sure is something. Notice the lack of gameplay. Always a bad sign, yeah. Also the stamina system. Oh geez. Okay. I mean, here's what I said about the Persona mobile game as well. The Chinese Persona mobile game. I'll play it for like a week when it comes out, and that'll probably be it. I'll probably get my fix after playing for like a week or two. If this game comes out for like European or North American audiences, I will give it a try. We'll play it for like a weekend, and then yeah, that'll be it. And I'll be fine with that. I already have like one mobile game that I play a lot of, and I honestly don't have time for more than one, so. I don't know, it looks alright. It's okay. But yeah, it's not anything crazy good. The fact that there's a stamina system is like a big yikes. But I'll give it a try when it comes out, I guess. Which mobile game you play right now? Azur Lane. It's one of those boat games with a, like, do you guys, okay. Well, actually, I was gonna say, do you guys remember how Twitter got mad like a couple weeks ago? But that's like every week for Twitter. They got mad recently about like one of the skins in the game. It was like a big booba skin for like a cowgirl or whatever, and Twitter got mad about it. So yeah, Azur Lane, that one. I've been playing it for a while now. I think I'm coming up on. I passed 4 years recently. Yeah, I passed 4 years. It's a gacha game, yeah. It's pretty lenient, though, because the way they make their money is by buying the skins and stuff. Like, people buying the skins. So it's pretty lenient with that whole thing. That and buying more slots to hold on to more unique characters or whatever. So, hey, gacha game's fair. I'm just, like, very invested into it at this point, so it's kind of, like, hard for me to, like, get away from it. But once it dies, I don't think I'm going to play another gacha game. I think I've had my fill. Like, I still play it, you know, because I got friends who play it, you know. I've made some good friends that way and stuff, but... I don't know. They just take a lot of time, too. So I can't really do more than one mobile game like that either. So I think I've streamed it a couple times on the channel. But yeah. Gotcha. Overdrive being the, think... I haven't used Void Slash, have I? On the ground, press R and L and back forward. Okay. I've never tried Void Slash. Oh, okay. That's how that works. Back forward input with the blue blade? Okay. I gotcha. At least I think I got you. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of fighting games, so I have trouble with the directional inputs. I don't know. And I could not switch to keyboard and mouse after all this time. Yeah. That's my problem with, like, directional inputs is, like, in these games, is that it's, relative. It's always... I think they work better in, like, fighting games where it's, like, just a 2D kind of plane. Like, you're moving back and forth on the screen. I think directional inputs work a little bit better there rather than a 3D game. Oh, one sec. I think the cat wants in. One sec. Gonna hop on my bed probably after a little bit. Okay. Mobile games are a disgrace. We need refreshing games. Mobile games are just a distraction. Like on a commute or something. They're not bad. There are some that are fun. But overall, yeah. I don't know. I guess if you always really wanted to play a real game on your phone on the go, what you could do is just emulate some games. I forgot that you have to fight this guy like so many times in a row. Shoot. Yeah, there are some games that are good on mobile or have good mobile ports. There's a game I really like called The World Ends With You that was originally on the DS that has a pretty good mobile port. Like, they redid the battle system to actually make sense for, like, one screen. It's pretty good. It's the best way to play, I think, the game outside of, like, a physical, like, DS, I think. Or you can emulate, you know, if you want to play, like, some older Game Boy Advance games or something. Or even, like, depending on how powerful your phone is, you can play some, like, PlayStation games or something. And, like, work through, like, some older RPGs or something on the go. That can be fun. Dude. Yeah, Neku. Yeah, that's... The World Ends With You is, like, my favorite RPG, I think, maybe ever. Like, I don't know if I'd have to revise that statement, because I made that like, I played it back when I was in high school, so... Nowadays, I might have to revise that, but... At the time, it was so good. I enjoy that game so much. It sucks so much that, like, because of Kingdom Hearts and stuff, we never got, like, a sequel on the 3DS. Because he was, the guy who made it wasn't... I don't want to replay it. Fair enough. It's a really good game, but, like, yeah, the combat style is, like, very different than a lot of other stuff. Oh, shoot, I was supposed to end after that. Yeah, I think I gotta, actually. It's almost time to eat. Almost time to eat. And we've already gotten, like, halfway through the game, so... Which game am I talking about? The World Ends With You. True. Yeah. As a memory, I gotcha. Yeah. Sometimes you go back and play a game and realize it wasn't as good as you thought it was. Or as good as you remembered, or whatever. Oh yeah, the Vergil art of him drinking out of a mug that says "World's Best Dad" with Nero's arm. Yup. Yeah, the game is pretty good. It got a sequel actually. The World Ends With You Neo on Switch, and PC and stuff, and it's not terrible. It's okay. The combat style is interesting. It's a low level beam. Yeah, I know. But I had to put up something. I literally realized I still had the poster art up from the last game. Okay. From the last game I was playing, so I had to throw that up within 5 minutes. Why does it keep doing this? Half the time it won't post the messages from the restream bot in that chat, and sometimes it will. But yeah, I think Thursday we'll go ahead and like try and get at least to where sorry, I blanked for a second. We'll at least get to where to Dante, so nice. Nice, that's cool. We were just on the edge of that too. We were like right up there. I knew we were getting close to 400. That's cool. That's a nice little tick over. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I need to get dinner too. It is getting a little late here, so I think I need to go eat something. And then we'll pick back up on Thursday. I got class tomorrow, so. Ooh. Fun. I only got 2 more weeks though. I got like, so I have this week and then next week. And then the week after that is exams, so. What do you call home in the world? Where do you call home in the world, mate Aussie here? I call Michigan home. You know, the like the state of Michigan and the US of A. It's that one that's got like all the lakes around it and it looks like a mitten. Up by Canada. Yeah. Yeah. Although I stream at ungodly early times on the weekends. Just that, the first half of the day. The one with all the guns and freedoms. We do literally have a lake in our state called Gun Lake because a bunch of guns were thrown to the bottom of it by a bunch of Native Americans, apparently. I believe that's the lore behind that. So, but yes, we literally have a lake called Gun Lake where not too far from where I live. Okay, maybe that fixed it. So if I hit save settings, it's gonna wipe that. That's fine. Okay, but if I do test, sorry, I'm just testing something to see if that bot's still gonna do the thing. Yeah. So it should just be showing your guys' messages and not the bot's message. So if I do this. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix this a minute because it's hard to test when I'm not live. Because you can't really test. That's the one thing, like one of the things about YouTube is you really cannot test. Okay, there we go. I think that worked. Like YouTube stuff, like without being live, so it's kind of annoying. Anyway, I think that's a good place to wrap up for here. I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream and everything. Thanks for subbing tonight. It was good to have you. I'll have to check out some of your videos and see if I can level up my Vergil gameplay, but for the next stream, I guess. So, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, and in case I don't see you guys, I hope you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you, Night. See you, Union. See ya, Akira. Hopefully see you later.